My name is Linda Riziki Emukule. I'm an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. I'm a council member of the LSK as well. And more importantly and related to this function, I chair the Gender and the Law Committee as well as the Child Law Committee. Those two committees merged to come up with an event that will commemorate the 16 days of activism against GBV, gender-based violence. Now, as a country, as a nation, as a region, we know that the issue of GBV has been so prevalent to the point of causing headlines. As a society, a law society, part of our work is to ensure that we advise the public on the ongoing laws, on the ongoing agenda against GBV. And as such, we decided to merge the Child Law and the Gender Committee to come up with an event that will say no quite strongly to the issue of gender-based violence. Gender-based violence, I'm sure you will ask, the theme for this year was protecting women and children against the same. And I'm sure some of you here may ask, why are we protecting women and children, ignoring another demographic, that is the men? And the answer to that is that men are also quite important in this fight against GBV, save that the theme was curtain made for this particular function only, but moving forward we will be sure to include the men. Now, coming back to the agenda of the day, which is GBV, ensuring protection of GBV against women and children, I am very happy that we are in the corridors of power vis-a-vis dispensation of justice, and the Chief Justice has been very instrumental in ensuring that this war has gone out to the public as it is. I come from Malindi in the Coast region, and we have a specialized court in Shanzu, and there are others that also work with that. And you will be surprised that these courts are said to be courts that are fighting marriages, but no, that is not the issue. We admonish gender-based violence in all its forms. And I want to assure the public that it can not only be physical violence, it can also be mental violence. And anybody out there who is watching this conference and wondering why we are doing it, I want to tell you with no fear of favor that you should not tolerate violence in any form, and that you'd rather walk out of a relationship that is not working, a marriage that is not working, and go and try it out there elsewhere where you are safe. It is better to be safe huko nje as opposed to coming back in a casket or coming back in a coffin. The reason again we have children behind me right here is because again I reiterate that the theme was violence against women and children. I'm ably advised that children are not supposed to be shown, but nevertheless these are the future generation, and it was good for them to start at an early stage. Manake wanasema samaki unamkunja angali nini? Angali mbichi. This generation now, they will be hard pressed to do or do the same violence to other children, because now we are educating them and we are telling them, look, violence in any form is wrong. Violence anywhere is wrong. Violence against a child, a woman, or a man is wrong. On behalf of the entire Council of the Law Society, on behalf of the Law Society of Kenya, in saying that we are at the forefront of saying no to gender-based violence.